If we look at this shot, its trajectory targets her forehand. That leaves a huge gap on our side. Higashino will smash it right there. So this is a risky gamble. With very high risk, a 50-50 chance, but sadly I hit the net. Welcome to Badminton Mindset. Today is another rally analysis episode. The rally we are analyzing today was submitted by a viewer at the 2022 World Championships. We played the final against Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino. A rally at 7-4 in the first game. It has been a while since I watched this. Here, Yakyong is serving at 7-4. Watanabe uses his signature cross-court push return. He has been using this exact return against me since our junior days. I used to fall for this often, but now I have learned my lesson regarding this trick. I have taught it in previous videos. A fake straight push, then changing cross-court. You can review how to execute this technique. You see, I was actually slightly fooled, but fortunately for this shot, I remembered his habit, so I lifted the shuttle high. Then Higashino starts her attack. Higashino's rear court attacking power is considered very strong among female players. They rotated in just one single beat, right after Higashino smashed. If Yakyong could block it straight here, they would not have been able to rotate. They perfectly used one beat for a left-right rotation, for left-right coordination on the forehand side. After a smash, it is best not to lift cross-court, especially towards the male player's cross-court. If we hit a straight shot here, Watanabe would jump out immediately and launch a quick attack. Actually, for this shot, Watanabe could have totally attacked it, but he chose a safer approach to block it down and then proceed to rotate. They targeted Yakyong here with two smashes. Good, let's defend. Although they rotated very quickly initially. However, we managed to neutralize their continuous attacking sequence. Then I lifted the shuttle high. After lifting, we started defending again. I particularly like, when caught in a passive net position, to hit a super high lob like this. The purpose of lobbing it extra high is to prevent the opponent from attacking early. They have to wait for the shuttle to drop. By that time, our defensive positioning is already perfectly established. So that is my goal when hitting a high lob. The defensive quality here was very good. Actually, Higashino slightly read my shot in the previous beat. You can see she was already moving early. Luckily, my shot trajectory was good. She could not intercept it directly with her forehand, so she stayed quite calm and controlled the rally's pace again after she blocked it down. I read her blocking angle right into this relatively large gap and executed a quick slice. After Higashino blocked this position, the pattern they favor most is splitting left and right. That is exactly Higashino's strategy. After blocking at the net, she takes the forehand side, while Watanabe moves to this direction. That is why I sliced it over his head, looking for a chance to counterattack first. I anticipated their movement pattern, so I hit a quick cross-court slice. Watanabe was a bit slow to cover it, so he was forced to lift it. Then we transitioned from defense to offense. Yakyong smashed towards Higashino. The reality is we are both right-handed. When this shot goes over, Higashino driving it here is highly effective. If I were a left-handed player, just like Watanabe earlier, I could have intercepted this right away. However, I am right-handed. If they drive it here, it jams my overhead area, making it very awkward for me to return. So she chose to drive it back to Yakyong. I was ready to rush the net and attack, but their return drive was simply excellent. My position and Yakyong's overlapped a bit, so I could not hit a powerful shot there. Actually, we wanted to rotate on this shot too. At that moment, Yakyong wanted to go around me to cover the net, but Watanabe completely read this intention. He quickly stepped up to block right in front of me. Blocking the furthest net corner Yakyong was running to. Higashino took the front net position. They completed their rotation first. At this point, we fell into a passive state again. Our rotation, in this instance, was honestly not as good as theirs. It is fine, we continued to defend. Here I hit a sky-high lob. Watanabe's attacking ability is terrifying. If my shot is even slightly flat and fast, he will jump up and attack immediately, leaving us with no time to react and defend. So when playing against him, I always lob the shuttle extremely high. No matter how incredible his jumping ability is, he still has to wait for the shuttle to drop. Waiting for the drop reduces his smash power. He blocked the shuttle down. I moved up and hit another sky-high lob. Here, I prepared to push to both corners. This push yielded a pretty good result. The opponent is about to lift. I was ready to attack right after pushing. I consider this specific rally a textbook example of a defensive counterattack. If the male player can push the shuttle to both corners. After pushing, the opponent lifts it. Then the male player can easily smash to score. The female player just needs to rush straight to the net. If your male partner is strong enough, the female player just charges forward directly. It will easily create a beautiful counter-attack formation and launch a direct strike. Yakyong hesitated a bit on this shot. I could have executed it much more smoothly, but Yakyong also wanted to take the initiative here. Actually, if she had left this entirely to me, she only needed to go up and cover the net. If she had moved straight up this shot, she could have easily intercepted it. Moving up only now, she still blocked it. If she went up early, this shot would have been completely neutralized. She was forced to lift it. We must patiently play another drop shot. Let's attack. My smash line likes to target the female player's armpit. A surprise smash right under the arm. Yakyong also caught the rhythm to pressure her defense. Still a surprise attack. Normally, when a female player is extremely passive and lifts a shot, what happens? Most people think I will attack and focus all my firepower on that female player, but at that moment, I did the exact opposite. Launching a surprise attack down Watanabe's sideline. The quality of that shot was extremely high. Why did I hit the net again? I was a bit impatient on this shot. I shouldn't have played it like that. My surprise attack was accurate, and his defense was also very good. But I lacked patience in that situation, because, after using the cross-court smash towards Watanabe, I planned to rush the net for a follow-up. This is a very basic mixed doubles attacking pattern. Smash down the line and immediately rush forward. Unfortunately, this shuttle was very low. I should have controlled the pace for another beat. But I was too fired up at that point. I felt I absolutely had to hit it. I had no other choice. Even if it went over, the result might not be good. The reason is the shuttle was flying too low. Moreover, look at the opponent's defensive stance. If the trajectory of this shot targeted her forehand side directly, our side would immediately expose a huge gap. Higashino would smash it right back. If hit there, Yakyong couldn't cover it even if she tried. However, if my shot could be steered to the opponent's left side, she might have been beaten instantly, because she was defending off-center. So hitting it here would put her in real trouble. So how should we analyze this shot? It was a do-or-die gamble. The risk level was extremely high. A 50-50 chance, but unfortunately I missed. Therefore, to be safer, everyone can prioritize controlling the pace. You don't need to play as aggressively as I did. However, if executed well, you can still score. Evaluating this rally overall, I feel their rotation tactics operated slightly smoother than ours. Defensively, both sides played brilliantly. We had some excellent blocks. They also made some incredible saves. We also anticipated their net defense system. Yet we still couldn't finish them off. Therefore, assessing the situation, both sides maintained great form. But our fatal flaw was rushing at the end, throwing away the positional advantage we built. I believe everyone can learn from us here. Regarding overall offense and defense, and the flexible handling during rotation, female players should note this when attacking from the rear. To rotate effectively, male players must securely control the two net corners to pave the way for the female player to advance. Also, when forced into a passive situation, doing so, you can choose to lob the shuttle extra high. Will make your defensive formation much more solid. Great. If you want me to analyze any other rallies in the future, feel free to comment below this video. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like and comment. We look forward to you joining Badminton Mindset to improve together.